Hello.
Hey, good morning.
Hey, how you doing?
Good to see you again.
Good to see you
Hello.
too.
How you are? Doing well, thank you. And yourself?
Doing well. Trying to stay warm.
Yeah, it be freezing in the morning.
It's a little chilly in here.
Mm-hmm, you feel the air.
My heat on or is it, what's going on? Let me just turn this back up. It say heat. I probably gotta get that checked.
Tea.
What's up, Mr. Shannon?
Nothing much. Hope we have a good discussion here.
Yeah, it's very simple.
Yeah.
For one, we're not gonna proceed with the eviction.
Okay.
You can stay in your unit, but we will put you under probation for what, is that 6 months? Just don't violate the lease, don't have no drama, and you'll be good to go.
We just need to make sure you understand the lease,
Right.
so when you do get letters, we will put down, what the letter for, it will explain it to you, and what you did, so just be mindful of the breach of, lease, so you will know when you get a letter, you'll know what's going on.
Sure, yeah. Sorry.
That is real simple.
Yeah. We think it's best for both of us. You know what I'm saying? For your case and us, just to do the probation thing and keep it moving.
Yeah, cause we want our tenants to understand the lease, cause we don't want people think we picking. Cause we going through, when we send letters, we send them for a reason, it's not just we picking whatever.
Hey, you've been very quiet over there.
Yeah, you have.
For the last, almost, 3-4 months. Did you stay there? We thought you had moved at one time.
I've
Still
been
there?
quiet the entire time,
Yeah, you have.
Mr. Gidney.
Nah, you know you was going back and forth with old girl.
No.
This and that.
No, I wasn't.
Miss Coleman? You had issues with Miss Coleman?
She had issues with me, and I reported her immediately.
It's vice versa. What you got?
You told me, like, everything is in the lease, so you just need to read over your lease, so you'll know about all lease violations, cause you can't have any lease violations.
Right.
And, as far as, what's going on with the Job Plus? You know, the building across from your community service and stuff?
I started doing it, but once
you
I was facing eviction, they told me not to come.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah, we need to go highlight that. When we get a chance, so you get back on course. So if you're not in school or working, then
You're
that's.
required to,
I'm not willing to accept the probation. I'm not.
Okay.
Because what I was being evicted for and what I was told at hand, I was the victim. So I'm not going to accept probation. I've already done probation. And you told me out of your own mouth, we discussed that. I'm not willing to do it again.
But you know that when you got arrested, you did, that was.
That wasn't why. I want to stick to the subject at hand.
But it still was a violation.
That wasn't why I was being evicted.
That got put into that.
Y'all didn't speak with me. I wasn't allowed to discuss Taja, and that's what led up to that situation in the first place. But I was told I was being evicted because of Jasmine Fountain. I was the victim in that case. The cornflake situation, I was arrested
when you had the incident with Miss
wrongfully.
You
Wrongfully.
No, ma'am. So in your lease, it states that you have to be peaceful with your neighbors.
And I was.
So you and Taja, somewhere along the line, it got off track. So once it got off track, you and her started going back and forth, and that's why you received the lease violation.
Every video that I have of Taja shows her going back and forth, not me.
I don't see something.
So it's some things to where you've done some things too.
I don't see something.
Well,
She's seen a lot of videos as well.
Yeah.
I mean, she couldn't have had videos of someone who did nothing to her. I mean, I'm allowed to defend myself. However, I never took anything far. I never yelled at her, cursed at her, or did anything without Taja coming to me first, and I told on her. I filed a complaint. And the second complaint that I filed, I actually came back and said I didn't want to file it because I was afraid that y'all was going to evict me. So I didn't file the complaint. But I told on her, and I'm the reason for the first probation even happening to me because I stated what happened, and that's the reason why I received the eviction letter for filing that complaint. I shouldn't have received the eviction letter for filing the complaint.
You don't receive an eviction notice or a termination letter based off you filing a complaint. That is.
But that's why I received it.
That is how you're receiving it. That is why your brain is allowing you to think that.
So why did I
received this
receive it?
letter because of the peaceful enjoyment. You and Ms. Coleman kept going back and forth.
No, we didn't go back and forth.
Somewhere along the lines it got off track, because from when you came in August, that is when a lot of things were disclosed, a lot of different situations that had took place. So you got your lease violation, she received one too. So it wasn't just you, but I guess you had got to the point where you were fed up, and so you took it upon yourself just like she did.
No, I called the police. I did everything legally. I handled everything legally because I knew that this day would come.
So I guess you're missing some fine lines in there. It's like you're missing some fine lines to say, okay, she did this, she did this, she did this, but you're not taking ownership for some of the things that you did too. So that's what we have to do too. So yes, we can point the finger to say that this took place against me, but we have to say too, I did something too.
But I know that I didn't, so I'm not gonna hold myself
So
accountable.
you gotta figure out what your nothing is, because it was something to her.
When I reported her, you guys should have handled that at hand.
It was.
I asked to be transferred, but y'all left me out there with her to go through everything I was going
Transfers
through.
don't take place like that.
Y'all told me I was on the list, then y'all said y'all couldn't do it because I was on probation. I don't understand when was it ever gonna take place, but I know that y'all knew what was happening, and I'm not willing to accept probation.
That is fine, you don't have to accept
Right,
it,
I know.
but you have to understand your behaviors too.
I've already done probation wrongfully in the first place. Y'all didn't give a reason then, and he admitted that he put me on probation for hearsay, Mr. Reginald Early. He admitted that. You can't just place people on probation for hearsay. No, she came in with me on August 10th when you told both of us that.
He said, no, I did not say that.
You said it was hearsay.
Okay.
I have been honest from the jump. I have showed you everything and I have told you everything. So I'm not willing to accept probation. I'd rather do whatever needs to be done, but I'm not gonna go on probation so that I can be in this situation again. I'm quiet now because I've been quiet the entire time. She was the issue. If you can show me something where I haven't been quiet, then I'll respect it.
So when you were arrested the day before.
That happened August 14th.
So I'm
August the
pointing out
13th.
your
But you was on
something.
on
I'm
probation.
pointing out
at
your
the time.
something.
You still was on
That's
probation.
what I was doing.
You violated.
Even if I was on probation, you guys don't know what happened.
You-
And you don't know why I
were
was arrested. I was arrested for lying about pouring cereal down. That's why I was arrested. But I didn't get arrested for hitting anyone, cursing at anyone, bothering anyone.
It's still
No.
something. It's still something.
And why would it be a need for probation or anything like that in the first place if it was wrongfully done?
So you said
How was I
the
on
police
probation
officer
at that?
done
How was I on
what
probation
they
at that
did
time
to
if I wasn't?
You agreed to your probation.
I didn't agree to anything. You guys made those decisions while we left the office. And y'all sent the letter stating that we was going to be placed on probation, me and my sisters.
What?
You didn't fight it. You didn't come up and say.
I tried to contact y'all. Y'all had somebody call me back a day before inspection. The last inspection, not this recent one, the inspection before that. Y'all had somebody call me back the day before that to speak with me about what happened at the grievance. So I couldn't fight if y'all wasn't responding to me. Work orders still aren't being completed.
You calling it in?
I've already called them in. And I came and begged y'all to fix them on August
So
10th.
that we did that inspection, we seen that same, we didn't have no record of that. And
But
that-
I called.
That kinda made us mad because we don't work like that.
We
And how fast did I get it fixed?
It still doesn't work. The cold water
Have you said-
still
have
don't
you
work.
said anything about
I
it?
did. I told the maintenance
I didn't
man.
receive anything. No, you can't tell.
We have to call in.
It's a
Yeah.
protocol.
Well, I told my lawyer as well. I don't know how
I mean,
good
tell him he's not gonna
communication
get the
is.
problem fixed. Like I said, when I seen it, me and him seen it, I got that wall, I got everything fixed that day.
And it's still not fixed.
And I haven't heard anything. You would've told me or called that next day, I would've got it fixed. I can't get nothing fixed unless you tell
I
me.
didn't report it any further out of
We don't
fear
have a
of
record of it.
retaliation. And so I told you, that's all I can do is state what I did. I don't know if I can communicate, if I didn't know if I could at that time.
Could we have a moment? I can talk.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.